Jen from MrsFussyPants.com, and I have a great tip on how I stay organized with my busy life. I use Twitter, and I link it into my Google Calendar. You can follow Google Calendar on Twitter by following @GCal, G-C-A-L. And as soon as you follow GCal, you can send yourself a direct message, and it will show up on your Google Calendar automatically. So when I'm out and on the go, I can put in my appointments and never have to touch pen and paper. And that's how I stay organized, doing everything that I
do. My name is Renee Ross, and I blog at cutiebootycakes.com. And my tip is how to manage relationships your offline relationships in an online world. And basically, I utilize social media. So most of my friends and family are on Facebook. I have some people on Twitter, and I also have a blog. And by updating my blog daily and updating on Facebook, my friends and family far away can maintain contact with me.
My name is Kelly Feller, and I am a social media strategist with Intel Corporation. I'm here to tell you about my tip of staying connected in an online world. One of the things that you should do is make sure to discover new relationships that you may not know exist. For example, I have Google Alerts set up on my name. I use NetVibes to track any sort of mention of my name, perhaps in Twitter or on any blogs. And I use different variations where people might spell my name wrong, and just so that I can discover new relationships. And then I reach out to them, especially if they're in my local community. I try and set up coffee dates and go to all the local events in my neighborhood.
Feels Like Home, and I have a tip for keeping in touch with all of your offline friends, even when you spend a lot of time online like I do. I use Facebook to keep track of my high school friends and my college friends and my fraternity friends, and I have all these different groups of friends, so I use the list or group feature on Facebook to categorize them. So I have a list for my local friends and a list for my family and a list for my mom blogger friends, and I just have tons of them, and that way I can click on that list and it will show me just those people and just their updates. So I can look at that group and respond to them and then look at another group, and it's much easier to manage than, say, all 300 of my Facebook friends at one time.
Corbita Ravens from SheGeeks.net, and the way I manage my offline relationships or my online relationships for offline, I use tools like Facebook for personal connections that I've also made for business, and I also use Twitter. Of course, following me on Twitter at Corbita, it's the best way to reach me, and a lot of other people who come to the conferences that I meet. So Twitter and Facebook will be the best tools that I would recommend. And of course, always sync those contacts into your address books, into Google Contacts and whatnot. So that's the best way I manage my online relationships offline.